Hi everyone, I'm Justine Kane. I'm the Group CEO of Diabetes Australia. At Diabetes Australia, people living with diabetes are at the heart of absolutely everything we do.
We are the national body working to reduce the impact of diabetes in this country, working at both a national and a local level. We amplify the voice of people with diabetes. We fiercely advocate with them and on their behalf to fight for a better future.
We have a big agenda and we need to partner with many.
With our members, their families, the community, frontline health professionals, researchers, policymakers and funders.
ADEA is the peak national body for health professionals with an interest in diabetes and also for health professionals who specialise in diabetes care and education, who are known as Credentialed Diabetes Educators or CDEs.
So the Australian Diabetes Society is the peak national health and scientific body for diabetes. Our membership is research scientists, clinicians, endocrinologists and other health professionals who are interested and involved in diabetes.
We know that the incidence of diabetes in Australia is growing. At the moment, there are about 1.5 million Australians living with diabetes and about 500,000 people with undiagnosed type 2 diabetes.
Change is really important because diabetes has a huge impact on people's lives. But the other reason we need to do something about it is the potential impact on our healthcare system.
Working in partnership with our unified organisations, the Australian Diabetes Society and the Australian Diabetes Educators Association is absolutely critical to our future and our very bold plan to create a world where diabetes can do no harm.
We have a shared commitment to driving change. By combining the voices of the people with diabetes and the voices of the health professionals, we're providing a really comprehensive overview of diabetes and we can develop a really strong advocacy platform to government.
I'm really excited to share our strategic plan.
It's Gluzabet.
As a diabetes researcher for more than 15 years, I understand patients all over the world are struggling to choose a diet for diabetics, especially when they feel hungry or thirsty. Therefore, we have applied Florazin active ingredient from American red apple peel in specially formulated milk for diabetics. It helps users supplement, improves essential nutrients for the patient, and solves the nutritional deficiency problems of the patient. Daily energy drive to function, enhance health and resistance. In addition, it also enhances memory, replenishes vision, stabilizes blood and the heart rate for the elderly.
So the vision of the Australian Diabetes Society is education, research and advocacy for excellence in diabetes care. So the strategic plan is based on that.
My hope for the future is that every person, when they're diagnosed with diabetes, will receive optimal, person-centred, best practice diabetes care and education.
We want a world where people can live well and live long with diabetes. We want a world where there is remission of type 2 diabetes. We want a world where less people are being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. We want a world where complications are found and managed early, where we know that people live better for longer. And we want a world where we're accessing funding for research so that ultimately one day we can find a cure. And we want a world where we continue to work really well with government to reduce the costs of living with diabetes for the Australian healthcare system.
So together, we are actually leading the fight for change.
We know our agenda is big, but we genuinely believe it is achievable. We believe we can work towards a world where diabetes can do no harm.